Everybody, it's Cindy, Send Through Thick and Thin. Today is April 4th, 2011. My last video was 7 weeks ago. In that video, I left off by saying, I ended it by saying, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. And I took that step and I don't have 1,000 miles to go anymore. I go back and I watch myself saying that because it was very profound for me. Because you know, and if you don't know, now you're gonna know, I lost basically 90 pounds without really exercising at all. An ounce of exercise, nothing, just leisurely exercise, no type of sweating involved. And then February I found Zumba. I finally said, you know what, I was always like, oh, I'm too fat to join a gym, everyone's gonna look at me. My circumstances, like what's going on in my life, it allowed me to join a gym. And like I said, I found Zumba and it changed my life. It changed my life. I make every single day count. I don't go a day without making it count. I've lost too much time to being fat, and I can't ever get that time back. I can't get it back, and I'm just like, I have my blinders on and I'm just looking straight forward to the future because I don't want to be fat anymore, and I'm not going to be fat anymore. And I found exercise and it's totally changed my life. It's been 7 weeks and it's changed my life. I exercise every single day, every day. And I can't tell you what it's done to me, not only physically but mentally. The mental part is amazing. Anyway, I named this video "You're Not Skymoon1982. I named it that because back in September or October, all the way back then, I watched somebody made a video. I don't know who she is, I'm sorry. I'm not subscribed to her, she's not subscribed to me, I just kind of found her in passing. She made a video titled "You're Not Skymoon1982. So I clicked on it and I watched it, and it was a great video. Nothing wrong with it. She basically talked about in the video, like, all of us are different, all of our journeys are different. You can't compare yourself to, say, and she said, Skymoon1982, Melanie. Hi Mel. Because we're all different, we all do things differently, and so don't compare yourself to her because, oh, like, she lost this much weight and I only lost this much weight. And that's basically what the video was about. Okay, so great video, right? She's right, we all are different, we all have to do things at our own pace, we lose weight differently, we're not the same. I can't compare you to me, you can't compare me to you. I mean, she's right, the girl was right. So, for those months that I always, I don't know, just the title, "You're Not Skymoon1982, always stuck in my head. Not so much the video, but the title of it, "You're Not Skymoon1982. So, when I didn't lose weight that week, or when I ate something I shouldn't have, and this is going all the way from September up until, I'd say, a month ago, I'd always be like, "You're not Skymoon1982, because I would just always bring it back in my head, like, you gotta lose it at your own pace type of deal, like, oh, you're not her, you're not gonna lose weight like she did, right? And then I would always have those days like, why can't I be like Skymoon1982? And I'm not talking like about Melanie herself. I'm talking about like, this is like a little hard to explain because I took it and I made it into a little bit more in my like jumbled mind that I have here. I took it as like, you're not dedicated, you're not driven, you're not focused, you're not determined enough. That's what Skymoon ended up meaning to me. Like, you're not dedicated, driven, focused, determined enough. And by enough is 100% for me, because I didn't give 100% like she did, and that's how I took it. So I used to be like, why can't I be dedicated, driven, focused, determined 100% of the time? Why did I have to give it 60% or 75% or even 90% on some days, you know? Maybe I gave it 100% on some days, but that was some days. It wasn't every single day. Every single day. To be quite honest, in the first 2.5 weeks, I would say, of doing the gym and joining the gym and doing Zumba, I was still gaining weight. I think when I joined the gym, I was around 296 pounds. And mind you, because of my hypothyroidism and everything, at the end of October, I was 252 pounds. I don't want to cry. It upsets me still, but whatever. That was the past. I was 252 pounds, and then it just, because of my thyroid, started gaining weight. And I basically said, well, if my thyroid's screwing me, I might as well screw myself. And I had moments where I just didn't care, and I would eat things that I shouldn't, and I just didn't care, you know? And it was like I was fighting a losing battle, so why fight, right? So that was like the path that I was taking. And then everything happened with my family member, and I'm not going to go into the whole story. If you don't know, look back like 3 or 4 videos and you'll see my story. But I found the gym, and then I took that title, like, You're Not Skymoon1982, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna be a Skymoon1982. I'm gonna be dedicated, driven, focused, determined 100% of the time. I am not ever going to screw up. Like, this is my mental thinking. Like, there's no more screwing up. There's no more losing time. There's no more. Okay? I have a screwed up thyroid, so my metabolism is screwed up. And I've been giving it my all. No matter what that scale says, I've been giving it my all. But what happened to me was 2.5 weeks after finding exercise, after going to Zumba all the time, I went up to 309 pounds. I got on the scale. I was 309 pounds. Just in October, I was 252 pounds. And it went up to 309 pounds. And it killed me. My highest weight when I got the lap band, started the lap band, was 342 pounds. And I thought, like, after I got out of the 300s, I would never ever see it again. And I did. And it pissed me off. It made me sad. It made me angry. It made me say, like, why? Why me? Why? You know, why? And then I don't know, I was pissed. I was really pissed. And I was like, wow, I started exercising, and look, and so I gained weight. I'm opposite of everybody out there. And I was like, but you know what? You're exercising, but you are permissive. Meaning, yeah, I ate good 90% of the time, but what about the other 10%? And that started becoming unacceptable to me. And Losing It with Rebecca, hi Rebecca, she made a video, are you restrictive or permissive? Now this is after the fact. I was putting myself on restriction way before she made the video, but it was just funny, like weird to me, like how she made the video. And I guess I didn't think of it that way because I was just like, I'm giving it my all. I'm not going to go out and have a cocktail, even a drink, nothing. If I go out and I drink water. That's it. Plain old simple water with lemon. That's it. I don't care if everyone is drinking around me. I'm not putting empty calories into me. I'm not having a piece of cake. I don't care if it was my own freaking birthday, you know, which it's not. But if it was, I wouldn't even celebrate my own birthday in that way because I am worth more than having a piece of cake. I'm worth getting to my destination. I'm worth getting thin, okay? Now, I am fighting a thyroid problem. I'm fighting it, and I'm fighting it without pills because pills just make me kooky, okay? My body reacts so weird to pills. I can't do the thyroid pills. I don't do them. And I'm fighting it and fighting and fighting it, and I decided, I don't know, I just got positive, and I said, screw it, and that's just where I am. I'm fighting it, okay? The month of the month of March, I lost 14 pounds. I lost 14 pounds, although I have a thyroid problem that I'm fighting, okay? I lost 14 pounds. I feel in my heart of hearts, because I am so on point with my eating, because I am a crazy kooky person when it comes to exercising, okay? I'm working on my 20th Zumba class, which will be tomorrow, will be number 20, okay? I can walk all at once without stopping 3.57 miles. That's my best so far. That's like an hour and, I don't know, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, no, it's like an hour and 10 minutes. Basically, I walk at 3.2, 3.3 speed. Every 20 minutes is a mile for me. So, I don't know. And then, like, I'll get faster, or I'll put the machine up a little higher. I'm short, so I have a very short stride. Put it this way, 4.2 for me is full-blown running. And I could do that for 1 minute straight. Running. I tried it for 3 minutes straight one day, but for some reason I haven't been able to do it again. But I could do it at 1 minute straight. So, I mean, I am building up my endurance, my stamina, whatever you want to call it, I'm doing it, and I don't know. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. 14 pounds down. So, 295 pounds. People, I am almost 300 pounds, okay? And I'm an exercise fiend. I can't tell you enough. I can't say to you enough. If you think you're too big to exercise, you're not. You're not. You're not. You do it a little at a time, and eventually you just build yourself up. I can't stress it. Start today. Start right now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes today, right? And then today becomes yesterday really quick, and today is over. You know, and you'll never get it back. And you won't be close, you know? Casey Quinn did a video, and she said, if you're failing, like your diet, you're failing in your head. And she's so right. I translated that as your diet's not failing you. Whatever you're on, whether it's lap band, whether it's RNY, whether it's a surgery, not surgery, whether it's Weight Watchers, whether it's Jenny Craig, whether it's, you know, Atkins, XYZ diet, whatever it is, if you're not losing weight and you're failing at it, that's because you're failing it. It's not failing you. There is something you are doing wrong. Does it make sense? It just made sense to me when she said you're failing in your head, because it's in your head. You make a choice. And even though I have this damn freaking thyroid problem, I'm making a choice. I'm telling my body, or making my body do what I want it to do. It's no longer allowed to do what it wants to do. I'm fighting it. I am fighting it. And it doesn't matter if you don't believe I could do it. It matters if I believe I could do it. Right? So, anyway, that's all I'm saying, you know? Don't wait for a surgery. Do it now. Start somewhere. Don't let today come and go. I've wasted too much time being fat. I refuse to be fat anymore. That's where I am. My video is really long and I'm so sorry. So I will come back on probably tomorrow and talk to you a little bit about my diet. I'm not going to promise tomorrow, maybe a few days. Alright, but that's it. Okay, people? Bye.